Good evening. Today I thought I could just do like a really kind of impromptu video in which I talk about random things that I have like on my desk. Yeah, and like I'll probably end up doodling or something towards the end of it because I don't have a lot of things on my desk. So, first of all, I have to show you my mouse pad. My mouse pad is like, it's the best mouse pad you could ever imagine having. So, this is my mouse pad. It's Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's him in drag. I don't think this needs words. I mean, like, does it get much better than this? No. So yeah, there's this. And it's actually the only mouse pad I have now. I used to have this giant mouse pad that covered my desk. I got this. I threw that old one away because Joseph is all I need, all anyone should ever need, really. And then this is my mouse. It's a hamster. I love hamsters. Hamsters are like one of my favorite animals. I would say that guinea pigs are like mostly my favorite. Like obviously sheep are my favorite, but like guinea pigs are great. I love guinea pigs. And then hamsters are like right after guinea pigs. There's a lot of injustice in the world for hamsters, and it makes me deeply upset. Don't give your children hamsters, for the love of God. Hamsters deserve the world. You can actually see my gerbil cage behind me. But gerbils are menaces. Hamsters are where it's at. Anyway, so there's that. My keyboard is really boring. I used to have a pink keyboard, but like it stopped working because it was just like a cheap one I got off Amazon. Also glued a cat figurine on this one. But like I played too much Dead by Daylight, too much Stardew Valley, and the keys stopped working. So I got this one because I read that the keys were easy to remove, and I wanted to replace the keys with hentai girls. Yeah. Then I read that this keyboard, oh no. I read that this keyboard is actually really bad for that because of the shape of the keys. Apparently this is like one of the only keyboards with this shape. They did it specifically so that you would have to buy keys from the website, and I was like, okay, that's no problem, I'll do that. And I was looking, and they're like really ugly. So like my gamer girl setup isn't distraught. Also, my cat just fell off. She was the last remaining. I actually had like dogs all over my keyboard, and then one by one they just fell off, and now the cat fell off, and I don't know how I'll go on. The next thing, I have a lot of wrist problems because I do a lot of activities that are really they strain my wrists a lot. Like, I'm a gamer girl. No, I'm not. I'm obviously kidding. I pretty much only play Dead by Daylight and Stardew. Like, there's a few other games I play, like Fable or Slime Rancher. You know, like, I'm a total casual, and it's not for a lack of trying. Believe me, if I could, I would play plenty of games. However, I'm just god awful at it. A lot of people like to think that it's a confidence issue. It's not. I grew up on a life of playing girl games, okay? I'm great at dress up, the Bratz, fish game, Neopets, Webkins. I'm god awful at literally anything else. I'm not terrible at Stardew Valley. I'm great at it. I'm borderline terrible at Dead by Daylight. Anyway, practice sign. I'm an artist. I'm on the keyboard a lot at work. I also just have weak hands, so my wrists are typically in a dire need of like a break, which they never get. And so that's where this comes in. It's just like a little rest that goes in front of the keyboard and rest your wrists a bit. I also forgot to mention this on my keyboard. I glued this on there recently. Like a little gemstone. Well, obviously it's not a real gemstone. It's from Dollar Tree, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Next, I have my necco wafers that I brought as a snack. Wow. I'm actually kind of like, my boyfriend compares me to a squirrel a lot because I kind of forget about random snacks I have. Like, if I find a stray M&M, I will eat it. And I completely forgot about these. We were watching Hellraiser the other night, and I got a whole thing of necco wafers. And obviously, like a champ, I secure the chocolate ones. Arguably the grossest ones. But I love them. I secured the chocolate ones, and I was saving them for like when I'm ready, and I forgot about them. I just like was doing my makeup, and I saw them sitting on my nightstand, and I was like, yo. The flavor. Immaculate. Speaking of snacks, also this is like a little pouch to hold my mic, isn't it? A cute little pouch. There it comes with all these plugins, so I can like use it in my computer if need be, even though my computer has an aux cord. Anyway, Speaking of stray snacks, my boyfriend's birthday was pretty close to Easter, and I got him for his birthday a big old thing of Peeps. This man has the audacity to tell me he only really likes Peeps dried out. So I opened the pack, eat a fair amount of Peeps, leave them set for a few days, and I leave them on his desk like a cat leaves a carcass. A gift for you, your nasty snack that you should be shamed for, but I'm here presenting it. This man has the audacity to put it back on my desk this morning. Oh, rude. Okay, let's get on with the desk tour. I know you guys are itching to see what anime girl I have upon my desk. I've been getting into anime girls. I lived my whole life saying, couldn't be me. And yet here I lie. Got a few. Not a lot. They're expensive. Unless you get them from AliExpress. And if you do that, you're in for a long wait, honey. I think I waited like 5 months for mine. I don't know. But that's in my car. This is a desk one. I actually paid like retail prices for this one. Also, by the way, I know it was hard to tell in my other videos, but I do have blue eyes. I just thought I'd mention that because sometimes people call my eyes gray or green, and it makes me very uncomfortable because this is how blue they are. Also, do you like my hair clips? My little Hanfu moment over here? Anyway, so here she is. I paid full retail price for this baby. This is my desk anime girl. She's like, I picked her because she looks like me. First of all, because she's got blue eyes, brown short hair, which I dye my hair black, but you know, they don't really make anime girls with black hair because it's kind of like not, it's not that it's like ugly or anything in Japan, it's just like not fashionable. And a lot of anime girls obviously are known for like having bright hair. So yeah, I mean, I'm on the lookout, believe me, but I haven't found the right one yet. Also, I'm like almost out of places to put them anyway, because I'm the only one that likes them. But I do like them a lot. So here she is. She's so beautiful. I don't know who she is. I don't even know if she is who. Like, I don't know if she is from somewhere. But I love her. If she's from Sword Art Online, just don't tell me, okay? Because she's too pretty for that. She's got a ruffled dress, no pantsuit. She's a classy lady, okay? She's got like gold chains on her, and I like to like hang things from her fingers. But yeah, this is her. This is the one I keep on my desk. Which, like I said, I don't have much on my desk. I try to keep it very minimal to to be honest, she's the kind of bulk that I refuse to get rid of. Speaking of anime girls, we got the Gray Saya man. He's just, first of all, if you think that any saga of Dragon Ball Z is better than the Boo saga, you and I got some debating to do. But here he is, the Gray Saya man, everybody's least favorite character, the god I worship, okay? Here he is. Full glory. Alright. My sworn sister's little sister Caitlin got this for me, and I just love this. There's really not many figurines that go on. I've really been like strapped looking for one. I've been looking for like go on from Boo Saga, because there's really none from Super anyway. I would totally be willing to call like what's it called? Like I would be willing to compromise for go on from Super. But like there's really not any. So here's my only go on figurine. The only other go ons are like Cell Saga, which maybe at some point I will break and buy one of those, but for now, this is what I got, okay? And I love him. Okay. And then next to the Great Sideman, I obviously have one of my fallen keyboard dogs. This is my favorite one. I went on AliExpress and I got like a pack of like these ugly dogs, just like cheapest looking like figurines, just awful. And I love every single one of them. They're so bad, they're charming, and this one is my favorite one. You don't find these often, like dogs in the process of barking, you know what I'm saying? I love him. Alright, moving on. The last statue I have on my desk is more of like a higher quality one. It's something my crazy grandma gave me. Crazy grandma, if you're watching, why? Like I haven't spoken to you in like 10 years. Take the hint, okay? Anyway, I do, however, I love this statue. So as you know, sheep are like my favorite animal. So like this is like, obviously she bought it thinking it looked like me, because like as a kid I had longer hair, but like my family was like obsessed with my long hair. I don't know, I never like liked my hair, but they loved it. Anyway, so this is like an angel, which I love angels. Like, not to push evangelical propaganda or anything, but angels are pretty like kick-ass. And it's on a stand, and she has a lion and a sheep, and she's got like ruffles. My boyfriend thinks this is like the ugliest thing in the world, but I just think it's so like beautiful and classy that I have a hard time like not displaying it, you know? Like I know she's like among all these like goofy anime things on my desk, but I really love it like a lot, and I cherish it. It came in the mail broken though, so I've had to hot glue it more than a few times back. But like this actually does like mean a lot to me, and it's not because it came from crazy grandma. It's just like sucker for like realism paintings, the old ones in black. It's just so reminiscent of that, and it's so beautiful to me. So just like classic art, and like usually I don't really care about art, but like I love this. Speaking of art, I do have some pieces on display near my desk. I know what you're thinking. Well, obviously you have this. Well, no. This is actually just a painting I had painted for my mom. And I'm just trying to like wait for it to dry. But here it is. It's like my mom dressed up in like a pirate nurse outfit with all of her kids like surrounding her as fairies, and like with her dogs. I'm not great at painting. Obviously these are some pretty weak techniques for like someone who draws so often, but like I'm really proud of this one. I think it's very reminiscent of the Scream, just the way the water is so like turbulent and the sky is bright orange, and you know, it's just like a darker painting, which I've always wanted to capture. It was supposed to be kind of like a bright, fun painting for my mom, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did, because I think that this look is a lot more beautiful than any like cuter light colored painting I've ever done. Maybe I should do a video where I just talk about my paintings. I'll do that. But yeah, I just have this easel here temporarily. It's not usually here. Another piece of art I have lying about on my desk is this one. This is me dead. Obviously made when I had side-swept bangs and longer hair. But like you got some tear action going on. I don't know. I just really like it. I made it like around the time when I was first getting into Dead by Daylight, and yeah, it's like this is my favorite thing I made with clay. I definitely have to make a video like rummaging through all my clay creations, but like this is my favorite one. Okay, another piece I have is Ed from Good Burger. I did a little sketch of him and framed it. This is it. It's the hi. Oh, but it's like the grape nose boy bit from the movie. Yeah, that movie is very near and dear to my heart, and I can quote it more than any person should be able to. For example, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar. I don't know. Am I a sexy nurse? I'm kind of blanking on how the quote exactly goes, but like, no, I give up. Who am I? I don't know who you are or why you think you're a sexy nurse, but I know I don't want to know you much longer. Yeah. Anyway, this part I just haven't gotten a chance to put away yet, so. Then I have a ghost off of my drink. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged reference. If you're degenerate enough to recognize that, hello, I am one of you. Anyway, it's just like a stone wooden coaster. I have like a lot of rings all over my desk because I'm reckless. Okay. Then I have this lamp. I'm very proud of this lamp. I'm very happy with it. I picked this out at IKEA because I'm a grown woman, kind of. But we're not gonna get into gender identity in this episode. Anyway, then I have this. I'm not usually like one for fake plants, but my boyfriend had gotten me this for Valentine's Day or my birthday or sometime when I was just sick. Honestly, I don't remember which. Or like maybe when I had taken care of him when he was sick. We kind of have a bad habit of spending a lot of money on each other. But yeah, I love this. It's like a fake lavender plant, and to be honest, like there's not enough light in my apartment to grow plants anyway. Like this is what I'm working with more windows open than I should have, and with like 2 lights on. Like there's no light, and yeah, so fake plants are kind of like the only way we can get some green in here. This plant is real, but yeah, I do have a few fake plants I am about. Last but certainly not least, well actually second to last, I have another thing to show you. But I have my carousel with all of my traditional art, like sketching stuff and like highlighters and stationery, the whole ordeal. But like these are my sketching pencils, I have blending pens, I have an X-Acto knife in here. These are my like fancy pens. You know, we got the Prismacolor, the Faber-Castell, the La Pen of Joanne name brand, the Prismacolor, the Micron, the whole ordeal. Then these like, when I was growing up, like all the cool girls did their notes with these, and I bought them thinking I could be that. Lo and behold, I'm just not that cool. Then I have a stylus in here for when I play like those like little mini game multiplayer things with the draw. I have all my crazy abundance of Pilot G2 and G. But another stylus. It spins, and that's the whole appeal, baby. That's what it's all about. And then the last thing I wanted to show you on my desk. These are my note cards for my comic I'm working on. I had a very meaningful friendship that kind of ended badly. And we were making a comic together, and I had all the note cards in here. Out of kind of like a somberness and like sadness that the friendship had ended. I actually threw all of them away, which I regret. But I have the cards for my current comic in here. Here they are in all their glory. This is like the plot of my comic I'm working on right now. Then I have another comic I want to do in here. And yeah. Anyway. That's everything worth talking about on my desk. Most of it wasn't even worth talking about. Oh, and you'd think that Because I put artists in quotes, I don't have one of these bad boys. You're wrong. I have one. I just didn't think it was worth talking about. You know? Maybe I have things I don't feel like talking about. Like this. Wait, what is that? Which is my iPad case. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video.